Hey everyone, it's Lisa here from morgansmainlysaggitarot. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here to do a reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for the month of January 2022. Yeah, this is I'm doing you guys first this month because you guys were missed last month. So yeah, I'm starting with you guys, and I'm going to go through my usual routine, which starts with Scorpio, Sagittarius and Libra. So yeah, getting ahead of these early this month, going to smash them out in the next few days so that I've got the rest of the month to focus on other readings that I'll probably spend more time on in 2022. I'm still going to give you guys your zodiac reads for the month, monthly reads, but I'm going to be doing a bunch of other readings in between. As you might have seen in my community post, I am building to 1,000 subscribers at the moment, and once I do reach that milestone, I'm going to be doing live readings. That will be my first live when I reach 1,000, and I'll be doing them thereafter. So if you do like what I do, please don't forget to drop a like, because likes can do a lot. You probably hear this all the time, but they really do. Just giving me a simple like can help the video to expand and reach more people. Virgo, as I said, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. If it does not resonate, please check your other placements. It's not going to resonate with every single Virgo because it is a general reading. Another thing that you might have noticed on my community post is that I'm now offering private readings as well. So if you're interested in that, flick me an email. But yes, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's get started. Again, please don't forget to like this video, to comment if you'd like to let me know how it resonated, share if it might help someone, to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the notification bell, of course, is very important so you do get alerted when I upload new videos. And let's get started, guys. Okay, I've pulled, as I said, the energies already. So what the overall energy that I got for you guys is the separation, right? The overall energy of the reading, the very first card that I pulled from the oracle and in the whole reading was the separation, right? So I immediately got the separation energy for you guys, Virgo. So I felt that you are in separation right now with your significant person, your significant other, the person that you have deep feelings for. So I feel like so I pulled 10 cards from the Modern Witch Tarot deck, okay, after I pulled the Oracle messages, and at the bottom of the deck, I got the Devil, okay? So this to me, immediately, again, significant card, because once I've pulled the major cards of the spread, I then look at the bottom and I get an overall energy for the reading as well from the tarot. So from the tarot, the overall energy is the Devil, as well as the Knight of Pentacles, but I'll explain that one in a moment. So with the Devil at the bottom of the deck, I felt as though something was unhealthy in this connection. This was something that was not really aligning with you, okay? And I did get the align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change from the Work Your Life Oracle. Check out that artwork, isn't that amazing? So I felt immediately like there was something here that was not aligning with you, and I felt as though it was not aligning to your personal values, your beliefs, your belief system, about relationships. So there was something going on here that was not quite fitting in with who you are as a person. That's what I felt immediately, and I got this clarified because the very first card that I pulled from the tarot on the spread here is the Justice card. Now, I only get the Justice card when there's been an injustice, right? So I knew immediately that something had happened here in this connection, Virgo, that has caused an injustice, that had caused imbalance, that had caused unfairness, that had caused a separation. So that's immediately the energy that I got, okay? And I have 3 cards here that tell me that, things were, clarifying the Justice card. Now, I clarified each of the 10 cards that I pulled from the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and I got the Hierophant here clarifying the Justice. Now, that gave me some clarity about what I already had instinctively and intuitively read from this reading, and that is that this person, was their behavior and their actions were going against your values system. You have a very strong value system, Virgo. You have a very strong belief system, and that's what the Hierophant is all about. It's about, something that challenges your belief system, the way that you think about things, your value system, and I immediately got that. So the injustice here is that this person is going against, this person's behavior and actions and just who they are is actually, going against what you truly believe about what should be right and wrong. So that clarified that for me, so that really made sense for me. And with the Four of Pentacles here as well, which clarified the Justice card also, I feel as though and this is Capricorn energy, earth energy like yourself. You know, I felt as though this, you kept this to yourself for a minute here, for a hot minute. You know, you persevered out of love. I feel like you really wanted stability here in this connection. I mean, the next card I got from the Modern Witch Tarot in the original spread was the Four of Wands. So you really did want stability here. You wanted family. You wanted home. You wanted, the four walls here that construct a house. You know, you wanted this to be a long-term, stable commitment. You wanted home. You wanted balance. You wanted happiness. You wanted joy, and you wanted nothing more than to just come home. I'm hearing, to someone who you love, and to celebrate here. You know, with friends. The very next energy we got was you celebrating with friends and family. You know, celebrating a joyous connection, celebrating just having good times together here. And I feel as though with the Ten of Cups clarifying that, you know, this was your wish fulfillment. You know, this was your happiness, having this situation. You know, this person was literally your Ten of Cups, and they were also your world here, which was also clarifying this energy. So the world here is about, you know, generally, you know, closing out cycles and starting new ones, but clarifying this Three of Cups, I felt as though, you know, you very much view this person as your world, as your contentment, as your long-term stability, someone that you wanted to be in your life long-term and have this joyous connection with, that you could, you know, hang out with friends and family and enjoy each other's company and just be in harmony with each other, right? So you may be very family driven or focused and friends focused, or friends and family focused, and you like to share your love, and you like to share, you know, you like to hang out with friends and family, with your partner, and vice versa, you know, with their partners, and just have one big happy family. That's what I'm seeing here, and I feel like that's what has kind of, you feel like you've lost. You feel like this wasn't attained. You feel like this wasn't going to be achievable, or it was, and it just was going very, you know, had this toxic energy with the devil at the bottom of the deck. Something was not right here. Something was unhealthy within this connection. And you saw a long-term future with this person, with the Ten of Cups here. You did see a long-term future with them at one point at least, but instead, you know, you've come to a realization that this relationship was toxic and unfair, because we have the Devil card here to show me that it was toxic, and we have the Justice card, both overall energies, top and bottom of the deck. Okay. And I have the Eight of Wands underneath that, which again is my yes card. So it's confirmation that it was toxic and unhealthy. Okay, so this World card here, as I spoke about briefly a moment ago, is about closing out cycles. The World card is Major Arcana number 21, the final card of the majors in the deck. And that is there for a very specific reason. I feel like, you know, you're closing out a very difficult chapter in your connection here. And you have found this extremely hard to close this out, is what I'm hearing here. And next we have this Nine of Wands here, which again is about challenges. It's about, you know, the Nine of Wands indicates a mental struggle of some kind here that has ensued after this ending. I feel that you've had a mental health battle here, Virgo. I feel like, you know, coming out of it now, you may, you know, you're standing tall and you're standing strong, but you are fiercely persistent and fighting through this separation I'm seeing. Okay, clarifying the Nine of Wands, I've got the Two of Swords here. And this Two of Swords indicates that you are at a crossroads, Virgo. I feel like you're at a pivotal time in your life at the moment, you know, facing a challenging decision here with this Seven of Cups, which came out next. I feel like you are facing a challenging decision here, but the Six of Wands clarifying that, you know, indicates to me that, you know, you are going to be successful, you are going to be victorious. Whatever decision you make in love, it will be successful, it will be victorious, and I feel as though with the wheel following it here, you are going to receive, you know, karmic justice here. So I see you receiving good karma here because you deserve it, right? You've done the work, you've done the healing, you've been through something very unfair, very toxic, that you did not deserve, because I feel like you gave a lot to this Virgo. You were after stability, you were after home, you were after long-term commitment, but you didn't quite get that. So I feel like the individual that hurt you will also receive their karma, because this wheel is here to show you that, you know, people do good things, they receive good karma. If you do the wrong thing and hurt people, then you're going to receive that karma as well. So luck, fortune, change, and opportunity are on your side here, Virgo. Looking very positive here for the future for you. Now, with the Four of Swords clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, I feel as though, you know, that kind of connected to other energy in the reading. We have got the Hermit and the Hangman here as well, which came out a little further down in the read. And this here shows me that, you know, you've definitely been in an energy where you've been in a very you've been secluded for a period of time here. I feel that you've really taken a time out here But you know, I feel like you've definitely taken time out in love here to heal and to focus on your stability, and kind of, you know, regaining your balance here, balance and harmony is what I'm seeing. This is someone here that's really had to focus on themselves for a period of time with the Hermit, the Hangman, and the Four of Swords. You know, something really toxic. You know, something's been really toxic in this connection, and the heartbreak of losing someone that you kind of had planned to spend forever with here took its toll on you. You know, you went to a dark place, and Spirit says, Spirit is saying you went to some of the darkest places, right? You were heavily introspective, and, you know, you gained the clarity and the spiritual, and you gained the spiritual enlightenment that you needed here, Virgo, and the inner guidance that you needed, you know, became apparent here after you went, you know, into this introspective energy. Hermit is literally Virgo energy here, guys. So this is you being in absolute solitude with yourself, you know, and the Two of Swords, being here twice, right, shows me that you know, you were stuck with this Hangman here also, you know, in a very stuck energy, a very fixed energy for a period of time where you were feeling blocked, very emotional, during this introspective period, you know. And the water that we have on this Two of Swords energy shows me that you're also extremely emotional, right? This was very challenging for you, and also, you know, you were extremely emotional. We can see all the water in the background here. Water, you know, represents emotions, and I feel like you had a really overflowing cup here. This was very challenging. You were very emotional during your introspective period, but the answers that you sought and the clarity that you gained with this moon that we can see above the Two of Swords here, it shows me that you know, this was very life-changing and altering, and it was very life-changing and altering, I'm hearing. So that's what I'm seeing with that particular energy. Next, I have the Eight of Pentacles here, which shows me that, you know, you have been working really hard. I feel like you've been focusing on, you know, on yourself. I feel like you've been focusing on work, on money, on stability, and clarifying that, I got the Ten of Pentacles. I feel as though with this Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, you are receiving everything that you deserve for the hard work and energy that you're putting in here. I feel like you're working really hard in whatever you're doing at the moment, whatever project you're doing, whatever whatever work area you're working in your career, in money, in finance, in stability. I do see you receiving, with this karmic rule being here, I do think, you know, what you desire most as an earth sign, you know, that stability. You know, you've got good karma coming in here, wish fulfillment, you know, stability, long-term commitment. And I do have some energies here that I'll just touch on briefly before we keep going. So, you know, you've got an energy here of getting to know someone. So there is someone, you know, brand new coming in here that I feel is more worthy of your love. And I feel as though they may be more... They may be closer to your spiritual, they may be closer to your personal values and belief system that we spoke about earlier in the reading. This person may connect more with you on that level. And we also have the I like you energy. So again, someone brand new that's showing you that they have interest in you, that wants to date you, that wants to get to know you. You know, someone likes you, and romance is blossoming there with that particular energy. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which I haven't spoken about yet, which I got as an overall energy from another tarot deck. You know, this is about going the distance here, guys. You know, this is about, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the deck that gets his job done, right? He completes the mission, and he sees it not as a race, but he sees it as a marathon. So he does all the work, he or she, there's no gender here. I'm just speaking about, you know, most Knight of Pentacles are male, obviously, but in this particular deck, it's feminine. So, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, you know, goes the distance. They make sure that they're very careful, very meticulous. They take their time. They go slowly to get, you know, to make sure that they reach the end, to make sure they reach the finish line. This person is very careful and methodical, and you know, dotting their I's and crossing their T's, because they want to make sure they get the job done. So I feel as though this is representing you. You are going to complete your mission. You are going to get to the end. You are going to get to the happiness that you seek, and you've been seeking all along, because you deserve it, right? And you've been through the hard yards to get there. This Knight of Pentacles does. They do the hard work to get where they need to go. So I do feel as though at the moment, you know, you are focusing on... you are focusing on work, on money, on projects, career, whatever it is. You know, you've taken time out of love to focus on, you know, building up stability here, because you know that having that money in the bank and having that stable job will give you a great foundation for a solid future, but also that stability that you seek. I felt that from the very beginning. And as an earth sign, you know, you are very much about stability and needing that stability in order to thrive and to feel comfortable and to feel safe in your surroundings. So I do feel as though, you know, you're kind of doing your own thing, or whilst you're doing your own thing, rather, whilst you're focusing on those things, taking your time out from love with that Four of Swords here, I feel as though that's when perhaps, you know, a new love comes in here for you when you're not focusing on it. And that's quite often what happens, right? When we take our focus off of love, we generally find love because we're not focusing so hardly on it. Okay, so that's where the Six of Swords comes in here. So with this Six of Swords energy, you know, you're moving towards a bright, destined, divinely guided future here. You know, with this wheel being right in the heart of the spread, I feel like this is divinely guided, it is divinely gifted. So whatever is coming in is here, you know, as part of your spiritual awakenment. This is spiritually gifted you because you've done the work you need to do. You've spiritually awakened and glowed up, and now you're ready to receive the rewards for that. So you are moving on from some very challenging times into calmer waters here, and it's happening in divine timing with this Wheel of Fortune being here. Now, with this Three of Swords that shows up, with this Three of Swords that we have here, as well as this Three of Cups, two threes here together, you know, it indicates that from this heartbreak here, you come out of this, you know, with this Two of Swords energy we have here as well. You know, we've got the 2 to the 3, so we are progressing here from the 2 to the 3, which is always, you know, we use numbers in tarot to represent progress, because we go from 0 all the way to 10. 17 on the clock, if that means anything to anyone. Check those angel numbers if that's your angel number. So we have someone moving here from the 2 to the 3. So I see someone coming out of heartbreak, moving into the Three of Cups energy. And I do feel as though if we go all the way back to the very start of this reading, we had a Three of Cups very early on here. Your third card was the Three of Cups. And I spoke about how, you know, I saw that as you really wanting a connection here with this individual that we've been speaking about, you know, to be something that you could share with friends and family, something that you could celebrate together and have that really stable home life, you know, where you could build a home together or have a family together and share that with your friends and family, because you seem to be very family and friends focused here. And you wanted nothing more than that, it seemed, to have that stability and that happiness with this Ten of Cups here. But obviously it wasn't to work out that way. But we do now have this Three of Cups showing up again to show you that, you know, that joint happy union, you know, with friends and family, witnessing and celebrating with you, you know, you've come full circle here. You're going to receive that. You know, you will receive this Three of Cups that you wanted from the very beginning here. This is all you've ever wanted, I feel. Someone that you can share with friends and family that's going to accept, that's going to love your person, and vice versa. Someone that can be very accepting and loving of your person, and they can be part of your family and friendship group, and vice versa. Their friends and family can be part of your group, and you can kind of all blend together and have that happy union. Just a big group of people that share a lot of love and have that commonality, which is basically you two coming together. So I see you coming out of this heartbreak and really tragic, you know, heartbreak feeling, moving into that feeling, but just with someone else. Okay, so someone, I feel like, you know, albeit with someone who deserves you, and vice versa. So someone also, I feel, I'm hearing, who's more aligned to your spiritual values here. Someone who's more aligned to your personal values and your belief system. Because we did get the Hierophant coming out here at the very beginning of the reading to clarify this Justice card. So this injustice that's happened to you is related to your person, your person's behavior, but it's also related to you guys not being connected on a spiritual level, on a values level, on a belief system level. You guys have very, very different ways of thinking and doing things. And your beliefs are very, very different too, is what I'm seeing here. There was no balance there. There was no justice there. There was no harmony in that area of your life. So I do feel as though that was going to be an undoing for you guys as well. Aside from whatever this person did to hurt you. So I am seeing you moving out of this Three of Swords of heartbreak into the Three of Cups here, where you're able to celebrate victory, you're able to be, you know, have that connection with friends and family that I feel like you're so seeking, that you were so seeking at the beginning of the read. So there is joint and happy union here, and it's with someone that you're more aligned to. At the bottom of the deck, so as I spoke about, you know, we did get the, you know, this person, and this is another reason I felt that this person wasn't aligned to you. You know, what is not aligned or needs to change? I feel like that was this toxic person, this individual that you've been in a connection with, was the wrong, you know, was not the right person for you. This person wasn't able to share your value system and your beliefs here. So what I'm seeing next is from the bottom of the Work Your Light deck, I have got the Ever Unfolding Rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Again, this is about spirit giving you an awakenment here. giving you an understanding about who this person is and that they're not the right person for you. So this card speaks about, you know, something being cracked open here, and I feel like that's your connection, that's this relationship, unexpectedly cracked open. Perhaps you weren't expecting this to happen. It's something that needed to happen though, so that you could spiritually awaken yourself, so that you could become aware of the glaring differences between the two of you, of your different values and belief system, of, you know, I guess the toxicity that was happening right in front of you that you kind of wanted to ignore because you love the person so much. So this is about Spirit saying to you, this happened for you, not to you. They literally did this to show you that this person was not. They created this situation so that you could gain the understanding that you needed to, that this person was not for your higher good. This person was not going to be your long-term stability. This person wasn't able to even offer that to you. And you might realize that now, but at the time I feel like you still believe this person could give you that. And you hung on longer than you probably should have, is what I'm hearing. It's hard to hear, I know, when you love someone deeply, but, you know, the reality is if you can't have something long-term and stable with them, it's just, you know, it's counterproductive for both of you, right? When you could both be happy with someone else that's more aligned to who you are. This person, though, has a lot of healing to do, right? With this devil coming out as their overall energy. This person has healing to do. There's toxic behaviors and traits there that they need to deal with in their own way, which is not your problem, right? Bottom of the deck that I clarified with, I have the Nine of Cups. And I do take the bottom of the deck significantly after I've taken the cards, because it obviously is top and bottom are the significant cards for me. So this is all about wish fulfillment, guys. You now are showing up with self-care, self-love, and strong and resilient man or woman. You're extremely strong and resilient. You've been through the wars here, but you've come out the other side. You know your value now. You know your worth. You're happily single here. Or that's the energy that you're showing up in, and you know your worth, and you're not going to accept any less than you deserve, but you are taking good care of yourself here. This is about self-care and self-love and knowing exactly what you deserve and not accepting anything less. So coming out from this energy of being discontent at the very beginning with this Four of Pentacles and the Justice card here, and the Hierophant representing, you know, that you had a challenge here with your belief system, with a separation energy here, with, you know, what is not aligning to you, what do you need to, you know, look at here that's not aligning to who you are. We started off with those energies, and guys, I didn't speak about this already, but at the bottom of the Island Time Oracle deck, we have got the mask here, which shows me that someone, I feel like this is your person, the individual that you've been dealing with, was wearing a mask. They were trying to present a particular, they were trying to front up a particular way, but they weren't showing who they truly were. This person was pretending, this person was deluding you, this person was even gaslighting you, potentially, I'm hearing. At the bottom of the Romance Angel Oracle deck, we've got let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from friends. So it does look as though friends are going to be very supportive of you making this move. They're probably going to be very relieved as well. I feel like maybe in the background they've been thinking this person isn't right for you, but they're not sure how to tell you that, of course, because we quite often stand back and don't interfere in that way. But I do feel as though your friends are going to be supportive of you taking this move, because they want what's best for you, and they want you to be happy, and they probably noticed that this person was not the right person for you, because it seems glaringly obvious to me and from an outside perspective. But I feel like if you're involved in it, you're emotionally invested, and it's very hard for you to let go of something like that, especially when it has toxicities here that connect you and bind you two together, as you can see, with that chain connecting two people together. Knight of Pentacles here, which is here for a very specific reason. Okay, so as an overall energy, this is about, you know, you going the distance here and achieving long-term stability and happiness with planning, with ambition and persistence here, much like this Knight of Pentacles. They take their time, they complete their mission, and they get to where they need to go, and they bring in something very, very stable. Something you can take to the bank and cash in. You know, they are not going to bail on you, they're not going to let you down, and this is your energy. You are going to make it the whole way. You're going to go the distance and have a brand new beginning here. With a new person, a brand new connection here, and I feel like you're working for, you know, what you want and making your dreams a reality here with this Nine of Cups. Definitely wish fulfillment coming in here, guys. I get some advice for you guys. Let's have a look at what I got from my love oracles here. I got the healing card. I'm not surprised at all. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Now, I feel like that's your relationship with yourself, because I don't see a healing with this past person. At this point, at least not showing up right now. That could happen in the future, but they have some learning to do, they have some growing to do, they need to overcome this toxicity at this point in time. But I'm seeing you healing yourself here and focusing on yourself, and from that healing energy you get what you deserve here. So I do see that you are, you know, you are healing yourself here. and you're healing your own heart. This is not about your relationship at this point in time. This is about you healing yourself. I've got the sacred union here. Honor and treasure your relationship. It is truly sacred. I do feel as though this could be related to your new connection here. You could actually have something amazing here, because I am seeing the Ten of Cups here. I am seeing, you know, the Three of Cups here twice. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles. You literally have got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups on the same spread. It does look like something very, very abundant here, guys. The Hierophant here, which is about high levels of commitment. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about, you know, working hard together on something and collaborating on something. We've got the Six of Swords here, moving on from the past and having something more, you know, aligned to who you are. We've got the Align card, as I spoke about, getting to know each other, and the I Like You. It does look as though this is going to be very positive, guys. You've got something, and of course, how can I forget the Six of Wands? This is definitely victory and success. Your friends and family are going to be looking to you, you know, almost envious of you. You guys are going to be like in the limelight. Your love's going to be so amazing that people are going to be jealous of it, Virgo. So you do have a sacred union coming in here after this healing phase, okay? So we've got healing and sacred union. And then finally, I got 3, so I'll take the last one. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And that is exactly what's happened here. You know, I don't want you to beat yourself up for it. Yes, you know, it hasn't been great. I feel like there was love here. You love this person deeply, which is why you hung on as long as you did. But in the end, you realize that this was not right for you, and this is very much about, you know, establishing what is right and wrong for yourself. What is going to be my long-term happiness? What's going to bring in and yield me a long-term commitment? What's going to bring in what I want here, which I saw as you wanting a very stable home life, commitment, long-term commitment, you know, stability, happiness, romance, loyalty, everything that we all want, right? But I didn't see that happening here because we started the reading immediately with the Justice energy, right? And the Devil. So I knew that there was something not right, something toxic, and something that was not fair or justice. Something that was not fair or just or balanced for you, or aligned to your personal values and belief system here with the what is not aligned or needs to change here, and the Hierophant here. Something here was about, there was definitely a strong message about there not being alignment here in your belief system and your values between the two of you. All right, let's get some... I'm going to pop the cards back in from this deck. You've been cracked open here. It's happening for you, not to you. You are overcoming this difficult situation, and you are finding love, is what I'm seeing here. Please don't forget to drop me a like, guys, if you are still watching and this resonates with you. To help my channel to grow, as I spoke about earlier, just simply hitting that like button helps my videos be received by more people, which then of course helps my channel grow. Alright, let's get a couple of cards of advice to Virgo for the month of January 2022. What does Virgo need to know in relation to this situation? What advice do you have, Spirit, for Virgo in January 2022 relating to this message? What advice do you have, Spirit, guides, guardians, and the universe for Virgo relating to this message? Alright, I'm going to do 2 more. Get a couple of messages for Virgo January 2022. What is your advice for Virgo in relation to this love situation? Take that one. Queen of Swords. Let's get one more. The advice for Virgo for January 2022. Advice for Virgo relating to this message. Thank you, Spirit. True, clear messages. Thank you. Okay, we've got 2. Alright, so we have got, the Queen of Swords and the Emperor. So I'm seeing this as, you know, this is the stability that you want coming in here. You know, this Emperor embodies someone, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Exactly what I felt. You've got fortune coming in here. There is no doubt about that. Wow. Followed by the Lovers here. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with this Emperor coming out is that you are going to maintain, you're going to regain control. over your life here, over your love life in specifically. We're talking about love here. So the Emperor is someone who embodies control. He's a leader, he's a father, he's a boss, he's someone that is well respected, and he can be someone who, you know, likes control. So what I'm taking from this, given that it's represented positively with this Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, you're going to be regaining control of your life and getting the control back that I feel like you kind of lost for a period of time there. You know, you kind of lost your way a little bit here. You might have even lost who you are, I'm hearing, because you challenged this person that you were with, this individual that was with you in the past. They challenged, you know, you in areas that you probably didn't expect. You know, they were challenging your beliefs and your value system, and you kind of doubted yourself for a while there. But in the end, you realize that, no, I'm actually not the problem here. You know, this person is the toxic person. They are the person that's trying to change who I am, trying to change what my belief system is, what my values are, what I think is right and wrong. And, you know, you stood your ground in the end, right? Which is great. So you regained control here. So Spirit is saying, do not, you know, let that go. Do not lose who you are. That is the message I'm hearing from Spirit very clearly. Never lose sight of who you are for someone else. Stand your ground. And I feel like you have here, because we have the Nine of Wands here, which is very much an energy of someone standing their ground. And I felt that from the beginning. I did speak about how you're standing tall and standing strong now. You're not going to let anyone push you around. You're not going to let someone else take away what you believe to be your own value system and your own belief system. That is intrinsic to who you are. It's the core of who you are as a person, right? So I'm seeing here with this Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck and the Emperor that you are going to, you know, reap the karmic justice and rewards that you deserve. Everything that you wish for is going to be a reality for you. We've got the Nine of Cups here with this wish fulfillment. You are going to regain control of your life, which allows you to take positive direction of the future that you have here with this Wheel of Fortune. With this Queen of Swords here, this represents you speaking your truth here. This represents, again, you taking control and being able to speak your truth and having that truth and clarity here. The Queen of Swords doesn't, you know, play games. She's a truth seeker. She does not, you know, like I said, play games, but she also doesn't accept anyone's truth. She only accepts the truth that, you know, aligns with her own personal values and beliefs. Again, it comes back to values and beliefs. This Queen of Swords is very, very strongly guided by her belief system, by her values. She's a wounded warrior. She's been through a lot, and I feel like that resonates with you. And I feel like as a result, she doesn't just accept any old story that someone gives her. She stands her ground. She's very guarded with her heart. She relies a lot more on logic and reason than she does on emotion, which can be, you know, a good thing, with a little bit of a balance of emotion. Obviously, not being overly, you know, hard and cold on people and shutting them down. But I feel like it's a good mix here. You know, both of these characters are people who are very much about, you know, maintaining control and dignity and power. You know, they're not going to let anyone, you know, they're not going to let anyone wear them down. They're not going to let anyone challenge them. They're not going to let anyone make them feel as though they are less than worthy of what they deserve. So I see you really bossing up here. Queen of Swords and the Emperor, you know, amazing energy here. With this Wheel of Fortune, it shows me that it's going to be just the right balance here, because the karmic wheel being here shows me that you're not going to be too controlling. You're not going to be too cold and callous here and cut people out with your sword here. You're going to have the right amount of control, the right amount of, you know, speaking your truth and not playing games. You know, you're going to be balanced enough that you're going to let people in still, but you're going to maintain control over who you are and you know, and not let anyone try to change you, I'm hearing, because I feel like that's what's happened in this connection. Someone tried to change you, and in the end it just did not work, because this person was, you're never going to change who you are, and you never should have to change who you are. And I feel like that's a very strong message and lesson for you from this connection. So you maintain your belief system, you maintain your value system, and as does the Queen of Swords, as does the Emperor. And the Wheel of Fortune says you are going to, you know, reap the karmic rewards for everything that you deserve here. Karma is on your side, and you are going to be very victorious and very happy. We saw that already. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop there. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.